Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back. Welcome back. How are we all doing? So we are live. We are live. We are live. Let us go through this one together. As you can see, the title. We are here to talk about to review one or two things about the coup plotters in the Fallback Republic. But before then, I want to pay attention to this. Why you like the video? Once you come in, please like the video. Okay, we started early today because we may come back again later in the day. So let's just do this one as we can, try our best and spend time together. Now please like the video, all right, and subscribe to the channel in case if you're new. Subscribe. Hear this.
From here, good evening from my side. Here is already, of course, we are in majority are in Europe here, so you know the time. So, and our brothers and sisters in other parts of the world, I greet all of you. Thank you very much for this short period of time to say hello to Europeans, mostly Europeans, and address one or two things. It's a kind of, first of all, the first one is an apology to European rep and all the European members. And for you, we received the letter, the content you sent to us, to both CRC and the BAC, the Advisory Council. But due to time constraints, we have been very busy. I know all of you know that we just came back some of us came back from Finland just 2 days ago. So, and that letter was sent, I think, the period we were leaving for Finland. So we didn't have time. Up to now, I've not read that letter. I don't know the content. I just saw it. I just clicked it, but I didn't read it because of time. And our general secretary, the same thing. She has not opened it even because she's very busy. We're all busy. And then we got the information that of course, we understand everybody when you are complaining. If you send something and there's not even acknowledgement letter, of course, nobody will be happy. So I apologize on behalf of CRC and on behalf of Council for that delay. We will work on that, of course. We are not, it's not that we are ignoring the letter, not at all. We will do that. It's not the way we operate. It's just a matter of time. Give us time, please. We will address it and we will respond to you. So it's just, it's not an oversight that we did not respond. It's just a matter of time. We didn't have the time. So please forgive us for that, delay. You will see here from us. The second part of what we would like to, present to you the account issue that has been, discussed over and over and over and over. And the Advisory Council has been working on that. And today we have a good news for Biafrans and for all of you here. First of all, our webmaster is here with us. Honorable Azu, he will, give you people more information about your account.
No, put yourself on mute.
Okay, so sorry for that interruption. Our webmaster, who is Honorable Azu, is here to talk to us, and he will give you people more information about our new account and how we are going to make use of it. So, our Honorable Azu, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Over to you. The mic is in your table. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Okay. So I greet all Biafrans in Europe. I hope everyone can hear me okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Well, Dobby, are you recording your meeting? Because I can't see it. Go ahead, Honorable Azu.
No, I'm not recording. Should I record it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Please.
Thank you.
This meeting is being
Thank you for
recorded.
the reminder.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So my just brief message is that we all know how things have developed since December in Finland. With Ngozi and her group, we took some emergency steps to address the leadership vacuum, and we elected our APM, which
Now, the person you are hearing his voice is the Azubike, who happened to be the controller of the website where money is being donated, right? And he's the one that refused to obey cabinet members during the time of PM, when PM was taken. The cabinet member voted based on the kind of thing they are complaining about Ogenkere. Ogenkere refused and somehow connived with this guy to make sure that account will not be changed in favor of Ogenkere. This man said for him to honor that cabinet request, that Ogenkere must be present in the government, in the cabinet. And Ogenkere refused, having won the heart of this very man. Today, the man is no longer taking instruction from Ogenkere, whom he claimed that he cannot do with that. He apparently changed that account to favor what he wants. The question is, why not doing that thing that you claim you can't do before? Because you refuse to change the account when cabinet members vote, not even CRC, who is illegitimate to compare cabinet members. Here you can hear him now trying his best to justify what he has done. But let's continue. I just want you to understand that, because he said that during the time of Ngozi and her group, they took an emergency decision, which is resurrecting CRC that the cabinet member actually dissolved. They called them back to continue working in favor of what they want to do. Today, as we speak, they have moved from cabinet member or board meeting, executive meeting, to CRC. The CRC you are hearing is the same thing with DOS in IPOB. They form group of people, non-elected people that put themselves somewhere, cabal, and name it one thing. That is what destroyed IPOB in Mazamukano's absence. They then create another DOS, another version of DOS in Brigi, called it CRC. And that is what some people foresee. They foresaw that, and they decided to vote against it and stop it. But the so-called three wise men maintain that thing. Today, when you hear CRC is nothing when PM was here. Their job is to solve internal problem. That's why it's called Conflict Resolution Committee, CRC. When, for example, if Ogenkere and Imam Adabo, if they're having maybe argument or problem, it is job of CRC to look into that and solve it and report to the cabinet members just to solve the problem. Sorry about that. So that is what is going on. They know that their job has come to an end. The question is, yes, I muted it to Kevin. I see you guys. Please keep your comment coming. Yes, I did it because I was talking to someone. Okay, don't worry. Now, the CRC you are hearing today is the same thing you have, or you know that they have in IPOB, called DOS. Their job is to put somebody they want to put to restrict something, vital information that is good for the people, to promote and dethrone. That's their job. And anybody in support of that is members of DOS. That is what they do. If truly you are a government, why don't you focus on the cabinet? Ask yourself, when PM was here like 2014, okay, 2013, what is the job of cabinet members? That's not 2020, 2023, sorry, not 2013, 2023, 2024. The cabinet members are the one voting, casting, trying their best to make sure that things work in order. Today, immediately PM was taken or was called for questioning. They move from that thing that we also have seen. PM do host program where cabinet members cast votes, not CRC casting votes or dictating. Who brought the idea of CRC to become the DOS in the brigade? Who was that? Who was the one who made it possible? Those guys that are here today, Van, Imam Madabo, Sonak Marawa, Oge Kere, and few others, just to make sure they destroy this, because they often say that the structure of PM, the government that PM leaves, the government that PM, I fall back to the government that PM will build. Really, PM did not build CRC that you have today. I was told that it was when Adado Ramma and some people, because she keep on having problems in the cabinet, according to what Ugotufosin said. Adado Ramma was having problems with a lot of people. They created that CRC for people like her, for problem at all, any problem. So it's not as if PM did not build or organize CRC to dethrone cabinet members and become the final bus stop to elect, to dethrone, to announce, to seize, to hijack. No, not at all. There's any government like that is cabal, pure cabal. Now let's continue, because I don't want the video to be too long. Though we are here to analyze it. So don't get angry or offended when when I pause the video and decide to just, air my own opinion. I have to appreciate all of you that joined me this hour. I know this is not the normal, our usual hour to broadcast, I know, but we have to do it now so that we may do other thing later if need be.
Those are the emergency steps we took at that time. And we believe it has been, it served its purpose. And now BAC has resolved that the government needs to transition to more normal operations. And one major
this Azubike is one of the major problems that destroyed everything. He is here admitting that they took an emergency decision, okay, and that decision they took have served its purpose. What is the purpose that he was talking about? To create what they are now calling government, and they keep on telling you that they are the one maintaining the government that PM built. But we took a decision, emergency decision, to favor you, to dethrone the government that PM built, and they elevate what I don't know, conflict with the committee. Today they are bragging about the committee. And people who happen to be in the cabinet then have said it publicly that CRC was dissolved by the vote of cabinet members, and those who actually insisted on their presence are the ones trying to push the narrative to you that CRC is normal thing. I challenge any of you that think like that to bring any video in the past when PM was here that CRC publicly elect or are the one in the hem of affair telling you what I don't know. Now, when you use something, when you use criminality to build something, you should expect that thing that you build with the criminality or with that fake information to come after you. Excuse me. Judek, Mama, I see you. God bless you for the super chat. Thank you so much for that. May God reward you mightily. So, my people, Shalom, Wachineke said, Kai, good day, brother. My greetings to all of you. If I don't mention your name, please don't be angry. We have a lot to talk about. That's why I have to start this way. Normally, you see, sometimes I play some video that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, just to wait for you to come. But I know that there's something that we are gonna that I will play here, like Vam program this morning. We have it here. We're gonna touch light on that. As you have seen the people in the thumbnail of this video you're watching, this live stream, you saw Sia, Waisocha, Adokoko, and of course the Eggman, the Egg Breaker. Then you have Unite, Reverend Disunite. You have Chomo Koma. Then you have Imam Madab. These are not, they are not the only one, but these are, you know, what is the word? Like they are the instigator of this coup that Ogenkere is crying for now. Because I pity him. I pity for Ogenkere because what he enjoyed in the past is now turned around to hurt him. Nothing past truthfulness in this life. Like you can't compare honesty with your spirit will be calm and you will feel relaxed. Not for another thing, but for the fact that you are not calling for the head of anybody. That means a lot. Do you understand? That means a lot. But you see these people trying their best to create more problem, like the guy called Azubike. How can you justify this? PM gave you access to website, you are the one managing it when PM was here. Then PM was called for questioning. He went in and cabinet member called you and told you their experiences with Ogenkere. Cabinet member is not cabinet member for COS. These are your colleagues in the government that have seen what is going on in the government. They anticipate what may happen. Then said, let us change this account. Ogenkere said he's the one financing everything, financing Biafrans. Immediately after PM went in, he started claiming rights, claiming everything. The mature people in the cabinet now put a call to him when money was needed in Finland. Transfer some money. He said there's no money in the account. Then somebody who seconded him in the account log in, take a photograph of the balance in the account. Behold, $68,000 is in the account. Then I said, okay, for the benefit of that, okay, come and tell us. You said there's no money. Can you not come and give details of how you how you spend money as a finance minister? For this particular issue, You say there's no money in the account, but behold, there's money in the account. So this money, who is owner? The man refused to show up in the meeting. They keep on calling him. That's why when you hear people saying that he was running away from giving account, that's the account they're talking about, not the entire funds. Like how much money you send, not that. He refused to explain that to anybody. Until this day, he did not honor that. Then, if you are a member of the cabinet, of course, you will develop fear. You'll be like, okay, if this guy is one holding and managing our fund, he can't even answer us in the cabinet. How can you encourage people to continue donating money to their account? Do you understand? Now, they called Azubike. Master Azubike, please take this account that you know that belong to PM have been using the account, not new one, put it there. But the only difference is that the account they want you to put is not in control of okay, it's not in control, so okay, it's not in charge. I believe the one the CS was in charge. They called him up to the cabinet. This Azubike, he came there and they told him what they want. He said that he cannot honor this thing because he saw how people voted. Only him did not vote. I think maybe him and Ford, but majority in the cabinet passed the vote to put new account, and he refused to put the account, knowing for the fact that members of the cabinet have voted for this final decision that people that represent Biafrans have made this in the cabinet. He said that Ogeke must be in the meeting, knowing for the fact that Ogeke have refused to appear in the meeting for weeks. He don't want to. You understand? He started demanding something that is not possible. He refused to attend the meeting. But this our brother insisted that he's not going to change the account until Ogeke approve it. That Ogeke must be the one to approve it. Today, he's not telling that they took emergency decision to stop Ngozi and his people. Then, not decision that PM or Biafrans or the way it's supposed to be. They introduced their own. And that emergency decision they took that time have destroyed a lot of things. That is the beginning and genesis of. Because the more this guy obeyed that instruction, it would have weakened Ogeke to begin to run helter-skelter, trying to be leader from finance minister to leading Biafra without paying attention to the office of CS. And that thing that they did is now repeating. Now, the same thing he did is what they're now using on him. They are now reminding him, look, there was nothing like APM. We, CRC, created that for you to accommodate you. You have to obey our rules or not. Of course, he cannot say no anymore because that is what he enjoyed all this while. He has been enjoying that. So there's no chance, there's no space for him to say, okay, let me just, no, you don't have right. No, the time has come and gone. Papa Smith, I see you. I see you. Keki man. That time has come and gone. Today he's done bragging about what they did. We took a decision. People. Now listen. And today, Vava made it known to us that he is the one that give contact of men on ground to Ogeke. We are getting there. You hear that today. Listen.
Having a clear separation between the executive and finance.
You are right, good job.
So the steps that BAC has taken today is the changing of the bank account to which our websites and contribution platforms are linked. So at this stage, Biafrans will be able to go and contribute on the websites the way that they normally do, and it will be.
Okay, I'm gonna take it down. Let's move to another thing because I think I've done the explanation that I want to explain here. If you want to watch the full version of the video, I've uploaded it in our second platform. You can go there and watch it. Then let's start with this guy.
Charge of the executive and the finance. Mazin Namdekan was never in charge of the and they stop spamming the. Yes, everybody's hearing me. Only you. You're not hearing me. So do something to your system, please. Thank you. Audio is loud and clear. I know. So only Senator Endless is not hearing me. All right. So I actually wrote something. Somebody asked me a question this morning, and I responded because I just needed to write something to the person. And what did I answer? What did I tell the person? And I think based on that, I was decided to come on live. And I told the person, when the voice note came, I told him it is well. Just know that the APM is not doing well. The APM is not doing well. And Sonny Akbarawa started covering up for him, and he will answer for that. The brigade and the cabinet is intact. Oget Kumkere is still the APM. Yes. Whether he will continue depends on how he handles the situation from his end. Yes. The PM is aware of the decision to separate the executive from the finance. So what you see is there needs to be a separation between the executive and the finance. Yes. And there was no need for it if there has been communication. There is no government where there is no separation between the executive and the finance. And if you are handling finance and you are handling executive, and then the workload becomes too much for you, and the people working with you, are helping you. Let's help you to.
I fear who no fear this guy you are seeing here. Hi, Hi, God. I fear who no fear this guy. You see how he's working hard to justify his new decision. He's working hard now to justify his new decision. I know that this guy is up to something. You see, Southern Republic, this guy is the one trying to mold Southern Republic to grant them their wish. He is not against Ogenkere officially. He's not against Ogenkere somehow in disguise, but not purely in disguise, but like he's trying to prove that Ogenkere is not it.
Reduce the burden for you so that you can focus on one thing. Because you cannot be jack of all trade. If you are jack of all trade, you will be master of none. If you are jack of all trade, you will be master of none. So, to help the APM to separate the judiciary, the executive from the finance. The PM was not in charge of the executive and the finance. Mazin Namdekan was never in charge of the executive and the finance. And what happened with the declaration affected us in a way that we had to have an emergency to have the finance minister to mount the podium as the APM. That's what happened. It has never happened before.
Mm-hmm. So they are now admitting their wrongdoing. They get it. That what happened after the declaration, they have to take, take a decision, an emergency decision. They took it just because they want to stop something. They boycott the normal process. That's what they called. That you heard him now. That they took it, the emergency decision, that emergency decision is all about, let us ignore the normal thing that we're supposed to do and create our own way and back it up with everything in us. That thing is coming back to bite them now. It's a matter of time. Small. Now, he's here insulting Sonat Barawa. He's here insulting their ATM. And because yesterday, the video that I told us that I would like to, that was not audible enough, was not, the audio was having problem. I wish that you could hear what he said. But if I don't know if we will still have time to visit again. He was there trying to, to advertise CRC as one of the. He said that believe me that if you fight CRC, I can bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes that you. This guy, as our brother here said, said that he's unstable. He's not unstable. Is an understatement, because he's beyond unstable. Because anything he says has to do with what he wants, what you benefit at that point in time. Now, imagine fall back. Imagine you fall back, and in falling back, you fall again. Imagine that. Adam Market Benanka. No. This is a sign that these guys are evil. Deliberately evil. It's not as if they don't know. I'm happy. Is it the word they use now, that we took an emergency decision? That we don't have anything like ATM. There's not like APM. That they created that APM for a reason. And you jumping up and down, oh, APM is where Brig is where PM belong. You have not asked yourself, is that the right thing to do? Is that the right thing to do? If you think that is the right thing to do, they are now using the tactics that they use in putting Ego Genkere as their ATM. They are now using that tactics to demote him. The same method they use to put Ogenkere there is the same method they are using now to bring him down. Not because Biafrans actually want it, like Biafrans that are following them, but it's because that is what they themselves want now. Because Kafiri Aderowefa, as long as Ogenkere is no longer giving them the account the way they want it, Ogenkere is no longer revealing what is going on, and money is no longer coming the way they will expect. They are now looking for a way. What could be the reason why people are not donating? It seems like people hate Ogenkere. Let us remove him. But you don't ask yourself question. Cause before why you such a fall back, or she have not fall back, she pretend to fall on you people. Do you know that you guys was also struggling to raise money? Yes, now you were struggling to raise money. Your fundraising from immediately after resignation, you guys have been struggling to raise money to compare USB. That is just fact. You get why? Because people they know the truth. Not because they hate you. They don't hate you, but they don't want to, act based on sentiment. They act based on the normal procedure, normal process you need to follow. Whether you like or not, that's what you should have done. And for people who are praising CRC, it could be your turn tomorrow. Because somehow now you are acting as if everything is the way it's supposed to be. Tomorrow, if today is okay, tomorrow it could be you. Now listen.
We have never experienced it before. So when we now discover that the workload for the APM will be too much, he handles the situation from his end. Yes. The PM is aware of the decision to separate the executive from the finance. So what you see is there needs to be a separation between the executive and the finance. Yes. And there was no need for it if there has been communication. There is no government where there is no separation between the executive and the finance. And if you are handling finance and you are handling executive, and then the workload becomes too much for you, and the people...
Remember, he just told you that PM is aware of that decision. He just said now that PM is aware of it. The question is this: is it not the same PM that said that he spoke with the PM just yesterday? And so that when he write up, said that he have lost count of number of times PM called him, that they are talking with the PM. And this one is also here telling you that he's also talking to PM, that PM is aware of their decision to separate Ogenkere from accounts and from executive. Everybody is hearing from PM. All of them. PM said, PM message, PM message. Now, this is to tell you that none of them is hearing from PM. I doubt. Because you cannot be hearing from PM. At the same time, so nobody is hearing from PM. Then, Vam is hearing from PM. And they have, all of them have different decisions to make. You get the point. Just like Nigerian pastor, that every January they have a prophecy of how God will reveal to them, their own God. I don't know. It reveal to them how the year will be. Some of them will tell you that the message always contradict themselves. A pastor that serve the same God in Christendom, but their prophecies always contradict each other, and they are hearing from the same God. That one no shock you. That's what is going on now. So all of them are hearing from PM, but the message they're hearing from PM, all of them have different messages from PM. So don't you think that this PM they're talking about it lives in their mindset? Now let's go.
Working with you, helping you. Let's help you to reduce the burden for you, so that you can focus on one thing. Because you cannot be jack of all trade. If you are jack of all trade, you will be master of none. If you are jack of all trade, you will be master of none.
So, he is now addressing Ogenkere. Okay? Listen.
So, to help the APM to separate the judiciary, the executive from the finance. The PM was not in charge of the executive and the finance. Mazin Namdekano was never in charge of the executive and the finance. And what happened with the declaration affected, us in a way that we had to have an emergency to have the finance minister to mount the podium as the APM. That's what.
Now, what is that happened? He said, what happened made them to promote the finance minister to become ATM? You that believe in them, ask them, what is that happened that warrant you to resurrect CRC and pretend that it's right to do, put Ogenkere, what is that thing that happened? What is that thing?
What happened? It has never happened before. Mm-hmm. We have never experienced it before. So when we now discover that the workload for the APM will be too much, because it is like handling executive. That is the work of the PM. Also handling the finance ministry, and also jostling into the defense. The workload became too much for him. And honestly, he was complaining a lot. And it affected him. That's why sometimes people started complaining that the way he talks, the way he answers us, he is not like that.
Yeah, right.
It's not like that. But the workload became too much for him. When the workload became too much for him.
Oh no, Maris, you are right. I remember saying that, and thank God that you remember. Kai, you said it. You said it the time this criminal is talking, mentioning CRC. Then you said that this idiot is going somewhere good for them. They Allah. Let me bring it up. This is your comment. I see you. Now let's continue.
We decided to, Mercy, come, let's have a talk. If this thing is too much for you, we are going to separate the office of the executive from the finance. You are the finance. So you cannot be the finance and be the executive and then also taking care of defense. It is going to choke you. My people, now bad thing to help the APM to function well, but the APM started going left, right, and center, refused to come in and answer, but now he will answer. You know what?
Did you hear that? That he started running left, right, and center. Let me put it right. Let me take it back. What did he say again?
It became too much for him.
Mm-hmm.
When the workload became too much for him, we decided to, okay, Mercy, come, let's have a talk. If this thing is too much for you, we are going to separate the office of the executive from the finance. You are the finance. So you cannot be the finance and be the executive and then also taking care of defense. It is going to choke you. My people, now bad thing to help the APM to function well, but the APM started going left, right, and center, refused to come in and answer, but now he will answer. You know why?
He refused to come in, he refused to answer. Do you remember when I told you about the issue of money in the account, right? Cabinet called him to come and explain. He refused to answer. And this guy is talking here now, backed him up there. Don't answer. Who is in God? Who's a bluebell call? Don't answer. Don't answer. Then the Azubike decided to side with it. Don't answer. Don't answer. I will change. Don't worry. Account is there. We're not going to change it. Today, the same ATM have refused to answer their call. Do you understand it? And he's running head-to-head. He's complaining. When people complained about it months ago, you call them names that happen. They have fall back to Nigeria. These are criminals that are following Ngozi. Mumu people following Ngozi. Our APM is taking the matter from PM. PM told me, PM said, careful for to do yourself. I'm on the Biara. I said, I'm on the Biara. I say yes. I'm on the Biara. Gaga wafa. Nangozi na tutu sukumkum. We did here now. Our own is to remind you. Our own is to remind you. If you guys are man enough, when this guy refused to answer cabinet member, which you yourself is part of, you don't discuss this in to your followers. They don't do it. So now, Parawa, Vision 555. These individuals that are in the cabinet, when PM was here, they don't discuss this thing to their followers. That look, cabinet members called Ogekere, not to give account of how he spent what money that went to the account from the beginning. No, not to come and give us account updates. How much money you sent to men and grant anything? No, but we needed money in Finland, and you told us there's no money in the account. Your second went to log into the account, take a photo of that, and publish it to cabinet members. They saw it, they asked you, our brother, please, we're having a meeting. Can you come and explain to us? So that we can understand if this money is not our money, tell us how this money come. Whose money is this? Who put it in our bank? Okay, open briefcase, next thing, after months of print, the picture. Dear friends, let me show you your enemies. This is your enemy. This one is your enemy. Another your enemy. Now, I think that our APM is coming out. He wear the armor of PM. PM is there in the spirit. Our ATM is Odokuoke. When he talk, you see ATM in Washington. Don't you see him? He's there in the Capitol Hill, having handshake. All those your promotion and everything you talk. Your ATM, the picture that he printed to show you your enemy. This one enemy. So how about it? How about it now? You are not trying to sound like people that we criticized in the past. He refused to answer. You teach him not to answer. You remember when you supported him? Don't answer cabinet. And this they want to destroy because cabinet member was dissolved by the party government. Let us join hands together and show Ngozi in Ketarabiat. On attempt to show her on Ketarabiat, you guys are now living with the Biati himself. Now you are living with the Biati and Biati cousins because somebody make you open a government because you lost it. Just like when you buy a python and begin to nurse it, and begin to massage python as a pet, the python will grow to an extent of swallowing, trying to swallow you as it begin to see you as a food. This is why people succeed in what they do, because they always stand against evil on time. You don't just promote something that you don't know about. In as much as no matter how you love Ogenkere, no matter how you love CRC to be, because to you, you think in your mind is a temporary something. No. Now, even the broadcast that you made where yesterday, the one of yesterday, where you are busy promoting CRC, how important CRC is. Tomorrow you're gonna regret it. It might need to go deep bet your 10 figures and 10 toes. Maybe you can bet it also. And I call it.
Will answer because he is not government.
He don't want
He is APM.
Now he was
acting prime minister.
Yeah.
So it is either you listen to the government or you tell the people I cannot do it again. And nobody's telling you not to do it again.
The same government that called him to answer question before, he said no. And you are the one that you said here in this video that you gave him contact of success just to lay the battleground with the USB government that was not declared, simply because I am a finance minister, deputy finance minister, and my office has been dissolved and all that. You don't think, you don't reason, do you? Now, how about that office? And listen, what is CRC? That is a conflict resolution committee, my dear. There is a organization that was made to settle internal problem in Briggy. He is now in charge of the government of Briggy. Honestly, judging by the government structure, okay, we come forth before anything CRC. That is, I won't lie to you. Apart from COS, okay, and maybe I don't know other departments that they have in Briggy then, but apart from COS that I can tell you is second. Unless if they have something like maybe deputy prime minister, but if there's none, CS should be the one. But you supported finance minister to take over. And as you supported it, the one that you are now complaining about is the person that in charge, that is a finance minister before, that you yourself use CRC to elevate to become your leader. And today you want to dethrone him, reminding him that look, you are ATM today because of CRC. So that was not like CRC, it was emergency. We use you to do the emergency. Okay, we fight you guys dirty. Odesi is a fool. You understand? Because some of you deserve that. And credit to Kenena TV. I wish he can understand that we are sending flowers to him, because he made it clear that this month, June, that people will see finger of God in what is going on. Honestly, I did not expect it to be this huge. You understand? And look at it. Look at it. This is not me celebrating your downfall. I don't celebrate anybody's downfall, but I just want to remind you that this your pain, this your pain, this your anguish, that what you're going through now, somehow you are the one that engineered it, you are the one that made it to, you are the one that nursed it and give birth to that. So live with it, enjoy it.
Do you understand what I mean? So, and then some people like Sonia Marawa started saying, why is it that we are not asking this thing?
Now, here he started trying to body shame Sonia Marawa. I saw someone Sonia Marawa. No more he did not use my information minister, whom I deputize, like you normally say. He's now. I saw Sonia Marawa saying, why is it? Look at it. This guy is not
center refused to come in and answer, but now he will answer. You know why he will answer? Because he is not government.
Okay.
He is APM, acting prime minister. So it is either you listen to the government or you tell the people, I cannot do it again. And nobody's telling you not to do it again. Do you understand what I mean? So, and then some people like Sonia Parawa started saying, why is it that we are not asking this thing when PM was here? When PM was here, PM was not executive and finance at the same time. It has never happened before. So your wisdom, as you are referred to as a wise one, your wisdom should have told you, this thing has never happened before. So as it's happening, that's why the workload became too much for the APM. And the APM has to be very effective. We are in a difficult time, and most of them, the APM say, we are at war, fine. That's very correct. That's very correct.
Now, that Sana brother should have known, he should have known. My God, these people. That PM was never in charge of finance and the government. And Sana should have known. Now, my question to you is, PM you are talking about was not elected by CRC. How about that? Let us do what PM normally do. Like, let us follow how it was when PM was here. PM is PM, not through CRC. If I am Sana, I will use that. I just threw that question to you. Not CRC. So who is CRC here? Even as a deputy information minister, you have more power in government than CRC. Conflict resolution committee is a committee, not a permanent office. Committee that can be just like all of us here. You want to do child dedication, you decide to form committee of friends. Committee, once you dedicate your child, the committee will dissolve. Do you understand? Or you want to do you are planning for your marriage, white wedding. You form committee of friends. Once after your marriage, committee will dissolve. That's what it is. Committee, conflict resolution committee. That's what it is. Now, wow.
We are poor. The truth is that we are at war. And another truth is that we must be effective. We must be effective. One person cannot do the job of three people. You know, Biafra, we have people. We have people in the cabinet. We have people that will function very, very well. And so why some people decided to, make it like a camp. And the APM was not helping matters. Like yesterday, the audio, when he spoke in the European tour, he was the one that brought it out that people are trying to change account and all those things were all stories. They were all stories because it made it look like you are lucky that you are on the X. And what I will do now is to remove you so that I will not be seeing your comments. What is the name of this goat? Simon Ekpa, one Biafra. You are lucky you are on X. Because if you are on YouTube, I will block you. Is you okay? So I will not see your comment again. You are very lucky you are in X. That's why you are lucky. That's why you are lucky.
The person that he's talking about now are their member, their supporter. But the person that won't believe now with Ogenken, even in that camp now, total division. It's no longer a rumor. It's not a fire that you want to say, okay, let me manage it. No, it's beyond management now. No, it is beyond management. They are struggling, 24 hours on that issue. Now listen. All
right. So, in order to help the APM, we decided to make it. Please be very careful. If you make comments that gets me offended, I'm going to block you. I will block you. So, because we're not running a kangaroo cabinet. No, we're not running a kangaroo cabinet. Nobody is usurping any authority. We celebrated the CRC. We celebrated the CRC for the job they did. And the declaration that shouldn't have happened because the PM never wanted it to go ahead, but went ahead. So many people have their reasons. For me, if I got that message from PM, I swear to God, I will pull every roof and I will make sure that the PM's order will be followed to the letter. I will make sure. Because if, now for example, if that declaration did not take place, I am telling you, this thing now we are seeing, it will not happen. It will not happen. We're not going to have a situation whereby you have the COS making noise there and then the APM, there would not be any room for APM. We're just going to continue the way we are and then taking instruction gradually from the PM, and the PM will now give instruction and the CRC will make everything official and every Biafran will move on together. If that declaration did not take place, because the PM instructed that it should be suspended, but people did not listen to him. You see, if we say he's the finisher, why did we not listen to him? Why did we not listen to him? And some people want to compare it to the time of Mazin Namdekan. You cannot compare it. Mazin Namdekan was held in the zoo. Our PM was held in Finland. And you can see that we are meeting with him. And we're having discussion with him. You understand? So a lot of mistake was made. And now the mistake has been made. And then we'll go to where we are. And then we cannot have a man trying to, make things difficult for a whole nation. A lot of people had their complaints. The issue is not because we are, at variance or we don't like Okechukwu. No, that's not the issue. The issue is that, yes, I'm a criminal. That's why I will fire you now. Block. I'm a criminal. That's why I will fire you now. I can't name you. All right. So that's why we wanted to help the situation. We wanted to help the situation so that the workload, because the emergency happened to us and then we had no choice. You understand? We had no choice than to do this. A lot of complaint came from every angle. The funding was not coming the way it should be coming. Because a lot of complaint here and there. Even people started complaining. How can it be? Not only that people were complaining, I want to tell you that the APM himself was complaining. The APM himself was complaining that things are too much. He's doing that. He's fighting. So it's to help him. And then he made it look like we were ganging up against him. No, we were not ganging up against him. That's not true. That's not true at all. So that's why from the official quarters, the directives is going to come by the grace of God today. The directive is going to come today. So leave all the things. Some people say Ngozi will be celebrating. How will Ngozi be celebrating? If you go to Ngozi and have mushroom, irats, nobody can speak where they are, where she is. Nobody. You cannot speak. She will block you. She will remove you. She will remove you from the government. Do you understand? Nobody. You don't dare oppose Ngozi. You know why? Because that's autocracy. That's not democracy. She's running her own thing. That's why she's not Briggy. But in Briggy, there is, orderliness. Everything is under the law and order. Under law and order. So you can't do anyhow. You can't do anyhow. Because Biafrans are not only involved, everybody's watching. Biafrans are watching. So it's a simple thing. Separating the executive from the finance so that the workload on one person will not be too much. That's exactly what is being done. That's exactly what is being done. And the truth is that the beautiful thing is that even in the finance, nobody wants to remove the APM from the finance completely. He has to be there. He was supposed also to be there involved in what is going on in the finance, but not actively involved there because he has to face other things that he knew how to do best. And this other one, somebody will be helping him out. You understand? But if we say it's a problem, thank you, my brother. He said, my worry is public broadcast of all internet cabinet conversation. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. And Akparawa accountable for it. Sonia Akparawa made public cabinet conversation. Very, very bad. And he's going to face the panel for that. Except if you want to go rogue and be on his own. But he's going to face the panel for that. That is something that cannot be thrown under the carpet. Believe me, that's something that cannot be thrown under the carpet because it is against our bylaw. You don't do that. A private conversation, something that was not out, not because you want. That's why yesterday when I was telling people, sometimes I preempt. I was telling people that there's nobody is untouchable. If not bam bam bam, nobody is untouchable.
So this attack is not on on one person alone. The deputy is not attacking his minister officially.
Remove sentiment. You have to remove sentiment. You don't need to be friend to the extent of you allowing it to be cloud your judgment. Remember, our PM will always tell you, I have no friend, I have no enemy. Because if you have too much friends, especially as a leader, this one is my friend, you barely have too much. When you take wrong decisions, you find it difficult to correct that person. But if you know you can handle it, fine. Like me, honestly, I can handle it. I can be your friend, and if you go astray, no matter how you feed me, I will call you to order. That's one positive thing I know that cannot be taken away from me. No matter who you are, they never born that person. Even if you are the one that is giving me that spoon in my mouth, and I see that what you are doing is going to affect a whole nation.
The moment.
I'm not going to be quiet. I will speak. Somebody says she's really celebrating. What is she celebrating? Is she celebrating how she will go to jail? Or what? Is she celebrating how we go to what she's celebrating? That somebody leaked our private conversation. Is that what she's celebrating? Or that we want to put the executive aside and put the finance aside? Is that what she's celebrating? I am here. And the bringing cabinet is intact. I'm telling you, honestly speaking, is intact. And then going forward, we will know those that want to make sure they follow the rudiments of the PM, and they will, obviously, they will remain. If you don't want to, in government, you don't force people to lead.
Did you hear what he said?
You don't force people to lead.
Did you hear what he said? You don't force people to lead. You don't force people to lead. And he said, somebody said that a USB Ngozi will be celebrating. This man here, the egg smasher, said, what will she be celebrating? Is this how she will go to jail? These guys are evil, and I will tell you just a moment. I want to pick something. I will be right back. But I will tell you why they are evil, because what is going on now, in my own understanding. I'm not saying that this is an intel. I'm not an insider. I don't know, but what I can make out from what their nonsense action now is is for the fact that Ogenkere claimed that he is a supporter of the lawsuit, right? I will tell you, just go down. These people.
You can't. You can't force people to lead. So that's the point. You can't force people to lead. And when one person will now be telling everybody, making it look like you are the only one that is doing everything, it's a very bad line. It's a wrong signal. Because Biafrans are not comfortable with it. So that's why we have to be very careful. We have to be very careful, because we cannot be telling everybody, I did this, I am doing this, I am paying this, I'm paying. No, only you cannot carry the whole load of Biafrans and make it look like every other thing that every other person is doing is not what is. You are doing this, you are doing this, you are doing this, and we're not appreciating you and all that. Those kind of stories were flying up and down. And then when people are met privately and they are told this kind of stories, you should now begin to reason. Because that's not come on wolf. I know this one come in peace, this one come in peace, everything. We peace together and then we live in peace together. But when you want to become an island, yes, I might be wrong, but at the end of the day, you will see that I'm right. And the thing is that there are so many things we cannot be saying in public. You know why? We don't put dirty linens in public. We don't. Because if we open our mouth and say a lot of things, some people will really be telling us why gold that soft, why not gold is hard. Believe me, if we put everything in public, some of you will ask us, why did you go this soft? Why not go harder? The truth is that the power of the CRC can go much harder. The power of CRC can go much harder. But because we want to give people benefit of the doubt, they go softer. I am not a member of CRC. I am a clear-minded media personnel.
The truth is that this guy and his
I'm not a CRC, but I know that the CRC. Thank you. Oh my goodness, this man.
the truth is that this man, the intention is to make sure that Ogenkere is finally crippled. They allow him to go by, I want to sue people. Do you know that they will end up turning back on him? Of course, people that you sue will also sue you, counter sue, right? Ogenkere will be busy with the court case while the coup will be going on. And the reason why they change the account is for him to cripple him, because the normally says donate money for the court to put in causes to jail, to in the prison. The account has been changed. One thing that Central Republic don't know is this: they are crying that they're not getting money. But in my own judgment, I think that removing the Ogenkere now, people follow Ogenkere. People that in their cabinet follow Ogenkere based on what he did. Nobody love Imam Madabo that want to put. I don't know who is that person. Nobody. They are complaining that people don't like Ogenkere. People like Ogenkere more than Imam Madabo. That one I can assure you that one. But time will tell. You know, very soon they will start their own fundraising. Ogenkere may go back, may decide to go and sleep. Or maybe I don't know the people, I don't know the number of people following him, but no matter what, you change nothing because the foundation is evil. You cannot just baptize it overnight and expect miracle. No. You claim that CS is no gay area. Oh, CS is Madam Baba. She don't take instructions. I am not in cabinet to tell you that what you said is true. I don't know. But I don't think that all these people that I'm seeing in the cabinet members, all of them are that they are stupid. They don't. CS can just command all of them like that. I don't think it's possible. But whether she's a Madam Baba or not Baba, that is not an issue. The issue is we only make Ghana fire. The only thing that I keep on saying about USB, that's my only concern as someone who works from outside, is the issue of what is going on in our land. That's like I'm definitely USB army to step up and start protecting people fully in fullness, which some people said that is going on now, but they don't want to share it, so people will not see it and all that because of these people. Do you understand? So that's the reason for that. But let us wait and see what the future holds. But these people, the way you name your government, how you restructure your government, your plan, your account, everything you guys are doing are lie. So that you can't compare the two. But Ogenkere have actually destroyed himself by trusting you guys to sue Biafrans is one of his worst mistakes. And I don't think he will find it funny this time around. They have pushed him to go to court. Can Van Van with this kind of tone now support that court case? If they ask, you normally don't donate anything, but can he pay attention to what the court case is all about? I doubt. I doubt.
Brother, you get sense. Every government in the world can be reshuffled. That's democracy. You know, when they want to touch you because they want to help you make things work better for you, and then you begin to gang up and tell people they are fighting me, I'm doing this. You are not the only person that can do that thing. So cut the crap.
Okay.
You are not the only person that can do that thing.
He's not one in Ogenkere. That you are calling people here and there. That you are not the only person that can do that thing. You are not the only person that can do that thing. This Eggman. Very soon now, if Ogenkere refuse to obey the last order, this guy will look for another Greek egg and begin to write Ogenkere name. That's going back to what I said. When you support evil, evil will come back to chase you. So don't be surprised that, this same time, this guy will go to one sewage system in Italy and begin to throw egg inside there. You just mentioned Ogenkere. Thunder fire you, thunder Chineke Akpogo Ogenkere. He be a criminal. Okay, he will end up doing that. And Imam Madabu will be like, yeah, our own Vamavami is doing the needful. So that Parawa, you were busy telling him how to reference. You should Ajere is like this. Your egg is working. Ajere, go back. Ajere, you go and do Ajere. You go and do it again. If you want reference, there's a prayer coming soon. Our pastor Ajere is the one officiating that. There's a fasting. Very soon, Ajere will obedi Kamas Nisigi. So that Barawa. When you support evil, evil will come back to chase you. And that's what is going on.
So some of you, your sentiments is going to lead you astray. Your sentiment, some of us, APM. Let me tell you, the APM.
Then I said the guy could knock some eggs very soon. The guy could knock some eggs very soon. She didn't give it. I slept off last night. Yeah, I noticed that triple M. God bless you for joining us. Oh my goodness.
Was the finance minister. The APM office was an emergency office. And who put APM there? It is CRC.
Yeah.
It's CRC.
I thought it's for his PM that you guys were here. You guys will hear from PM. So CRC put him there. Underestimate the CS of PM. Yes, you are respecting PM. And speaking of egg, you saw the credit of paper egg. Now, isn't it another there? Now, fresh egg land and imako dog is wet. Oga go. Is that another there? Van will cake we release the egg. Utan this way drop or something na Iran now. Drop fresh egg in this cinema. Okay, make good sense you because it's not on this. You still is ready to receive egg, to be honest, because there's no hair. All the ready.
And then some of you that have praised the CRC for the good work they have done, then all of a sudden the APM does not want to listen to the CRC. You understand? So the CRC has to cut his wings. The CRC has to cut his wings. That's his government for you. And you know the CRC is not one person. CRC is a number of people.
This is my problem with this Vam. This is the problem. CRC will cut the wings. Who is this CRC cutting wings? This guy, I don't blame anybody for being a criminal, to be honest with you. I don't blame anybody Not a criminal.
Put there. You have Mazi Mamadaba, the chairman. You have Chomo Koma. You have Bishop Comfort. You have Dr. Joy Irobi. And a few others. In CROC, a decision-making, wing of the government, decision-making.
Very, very important question. That is Tina. Martinez. Tina Martinez says, of course, Kai, as they are preparing, Ogenkere is also preparing. Okay, no, not. Where's the message? It's not Tina that made the comment. There's a comment that I want to. Ogenkere is preparing to do what, my dear? About for what is it now? Somebody made a comment that is very, very interesting just now. I thought this is the one from Tina. I thought it's from Tina. It's not from Tina. Somebody asked a very important question. Someone said that about where with Dabiri and Elias. Where's that comment? I saw that comment now. A lot of comments have pushed it up. Where is stand of Elias? Okay, I think that is from Wokezike. Where is stand of Elias and Dabiri? Let me bring it up. This is a very intelligent question. Where is stand of Elias and Dabiri? Is it Dabiri? Dabiri now? Yeah, I know they will follow maybe where they fed the money will come from, but let them don't follow Genkere. Because one of the reasons they gave to COS and Biafrans is that Ogenkere is signatory to the agreement to the contract they have. So now they should make sure they stand on that contract. The reason they told us why they don't support CS and USB is because Ogenkere is one of the signatory to the contract they have with Briggy. So Imam Madawi is not. They should follow Ogenkere. Continue to follow Ogenkere and don't keep on paying you people. Otherwise, they should maintain that. They should maintain that. Because Elias will follow who have the big bag. But I will remind him, I will still remind him here that what you said before. Okay, make sure you follow that document that is his signature. Follow it, follow the signature, which I said that people that sign on behalf of Biafrans. They said no because there was also the white people supporting Kaba. So let them follow it. Elias will follow. Okay, now let's continue. They have left Elias and Dabiri behind finally. You never can tell that from Tina. You never can tell.
CRC is the decision-making wing of the government. And anybody that will come and tell you the CRC have their time, the person is in error. 100% error. Now,
how is he error? Criminal-minded egg breaker. How is he error? How is he error? Anybody, Ogenkere and Sana Barawa, the only place I'm faulting them on this one is because they supported the CRC before. That's the only problem. CRC don't have the mandate. Now the CRC is decision-making body, and you are against the US. What is US? What is the difference between CRC and US? Mention one thing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
Is there, or you want to call me if I'm not able to answer your question, or maybe I know that the question is something that will come up in the live broadcast that may be happening today. I will tell you to hold on. You will hear it from the broadcast that will be happening today. So I think I have the link, and if I don't get anybody in the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to assume that we understand what I have just said. I have Celestine. Celestine, you have 2 minutes.
Yeah, my brother, Vam, good morning from here.
ihe na-emegodu and Chukwu okike abịa ma gozie gị and protect you with your good work and stand for the truth and listen to our PM as well. Because Obuna a PM and also yes, Obuna resolve the office is good so that door are very easy or name kokwesi name or na gana put because man and divine as na na po utogo ojiri ihe na-abụ na-arị elu na ọbụna wa na-adapụ ya wari adapụrịrị ya so ọ ka mma ga-eme ya so that our people because many people na complain maka the position n'ọbụ nka so ọbụna na-resolve ya ọ dị mma ka resolve ya so that o na-eme focus on one lane na-eme ihe o kwesịrị na-eme anya na-emove forward ụta kwesịrị na-emove ka ya hapụ na ekwebe anyị kwụ for long like that. So thank you for your good work. I'm also waiting.
Adadorama function, Adadoranjawa is other function very well in the midst of criminal gang. That's where she strives. She functions very, very well. Once she meets group of criminals, she always very, very strong and powerful. That is where she strives. That is where she advances very, very. That's why all this thing going on now is why he's such as fault. She's the one that made a mistake by using planned to lure her to join them, and this is what she brought upon them. And this guy made it clear that Ogekere have refused to forgive her. Why is such a okay, I don't want to forgive her at all. And that is another problem that some of them are complaining about Ogekere. That he doesn't have forgiving spirit, which is true. He don't.
This evening. Yes, there'll be a live broadcast in the area of the account because Biafrans need to understand the need for this account. A lot of people, the truth is that we must understand a lot of people have a lot of feelings, a lot of what's the word I'm looking for now? People have their own,
okay, I have pinned the link, so anybody that want to join me can join me. We are going to receive just 2 calls, and we call it off. All right, so you can follow us through the link. The link is having shared. I will wait for a moment, just a few minutes. Then, if I don't see anyone, then I will end it sharply.
What is the word? People have their own take or how they feel about the APM. There are so many that do not like him, and because of that, they don't want to come in and support financially. There are so many that like him and want him to continue. And for the sake of Biafra first, this is the APM to make things better. Like there's a comment I saw here. Somebody said, Pastor Van, I remember when Briggy opened positions for the finance department. What happened? Very good question. What happened? You understand? So these things are things people should be asking. Because when we want to help this situation, to make it Biafrans to understand, it is Biafra first. And for Biafrans to understand that, look, nobody is pocketing any money.
Somebody said, Kai, if you are Ogekere, will you forgive Adaucho? I will not even welcome her in first place. So you trying to bring her to the group is, to me, is a no-no. I will not even welcome her at all. Not at all.
Into their own pocket. Everything goes for what it is meant to be done. Nobody should. And
yeah, welcome. Easy way.
Mazakai, there
were.
My brother, Kakasa na ane buafi maka.
I tell you.
My brother, none my jagike because the analysis again are the and in our to appear like this or that baha brain. No, I could have one issue or chapter so they even put it. Because either engineer and gone about wish My brother, since now, for this progress, the analyst analyze here. Hey, if for the joy, them no be. My brother, odo na anya na Chukwu Biafra no n'ọlụ. Ọkwa ihe niile a ha na-agba ka ha kwatuo Ngozi Ọrabueze. Now, ihe taa ka bụ Tuesday na. Their fundraising na ama ma ya agbazi ụzọ asatọ ka ya agbazi ụzọ ole Saturday na-abịa. Because now it's like Sonny Akparawa and Oge Nkerekwu. Chiamaka Ajere within the CRC the Anakusi CRC or government because that PM just institute to that committee for Imezioku Aporia resolution committee. Aporuzi Habuzi Jega Kahabuzi. My brother, let me tell you, if you open a mother name no wa Yakubaki Oto, on all the K to in a Bepatana ya channel every day, you could say that he noble, you put ihe coast the word, open a USB and Metiana, a gun a query USB.
Yeah.
And any day, USB Gabapara out of the track. Because he did the truth. On other Kelena, oh God, now the one is your shot. The child, the one is your child. Now, come on, is your child a busy pa. On appose you no more Tangbejis media team. Okay, on appose you no na. Odogiana, on a gazi gagam of Rukwa Exodus. Their friend Exodus, so gaga. He had this Chiamaka Jere, Chiamaka Jere, a one stand. You don't know, Chiamaka Utuaka and your mamma recall. About the Equajuria, or Sogi, Umuho, Puaka here. And they watch here now. Yana Sonny, there be the problem. That is the thing. Or what because that maybe one or two things, maybe a one yama, a stream ho fundraising on Saturday. No, a stream here live. Kahaji wena wune Ugabra Patapia Hokura. Even Ugobe Shapu, or the broadcast yesterday. I said, yeah, many mistake. Nobody here, but Yaka Bahaketa Kahanu chatted on Wahana. So, my brother. The only thing he about the Shabaka Jere and where Boku Waku, come here, nature have okay, one is your chapter. Easy go cigarette that their kaba. That half of go that their kaba with Biafra Unite and the baby juice. Oh, my data, yes, I mean. How much data? Because baby juice and where Boku. Yeah, now one is your chat and we're gang here with the Biafra Unite, where Piasanda. And the Dana. Believe me now. Or was it a sensible human being? Guy no katana. Did candidate in the ego. Only one ego. Man on yaho do a near. Because in a tear gun, okay, Jimmy here, okay, Obuna Jenime changing off, okay, normal, naturally, changing off, okay, Ibu ATM, Bro Finance, Abu Defense here. Upon your meeting, I see okay. Now, Achoka, Onya, so that a division of labor. Man, I just have a nazo. Each goes ahead will go kaba in Agota. So, open Maria or ATM hack all day. He put him a broadcast. Say that because of Cartes when I got normal. Okay, now, really wish you go the position of finance minister Tony Dietua. Really wish you don't get Tony Dietua. You got to go taste Akapade in line. Man, now, Emena has sideline oya. Nimi sideline ya. Kachineke Biafra. Si we bonitezie. Or webuzi onye nyere Mike at the end of their town hall meeting. Question oya wa kwesi ibuzo me speech. Obuzi na mmechi ka abia nya speech. Not only na nyere ya Mike ka okwu one ekwukwe mutu we eba. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. So my brother, ogorogo gwa de ano ka mgbede. Ka anyị na-egere godu afọ no nwe ọzọ batakwa na studio nke otikwu ọnụ ọnwụkwu ya ọzọ batara anya na-ekwu because anyị nụ ya gidigba. So udo dịrị gị nwa Chineke.
Udodi, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And some people are telling me to continue playing it until the end, but let us hear from Chihoroke. You're welcome, my brother. Chihoroke, are you there?
Hello.
Yes, we're waiting for you.
Oyaka, can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Good afternoon from here. And I greet all Biafran that are listening to this live broadcast. You see, Kai, when you are fighting somebody that God is not fighting, you're on your own. You see, when they gang up against USD, they thought, oh, they have the whole war in their hands. But now, I'm so happy that this is just the beginning. They have started fighting themselves. And they will fight themselves until whatever they are doing there will crumble. This is just the beginning now. We have not heard from their ATM. Because their ATM will surely come out and say it's own part. Unless he will be ashamed and forget about everything. I think get me. This is just the beginning. You see this man called Vampire, right from the very first day when he started supporting this fallback, that was when I decided to block him from his own. I have not been listening to him at all. I think get me. He's a really bad man among them. This coup that they plot, this guy is not out of it. Biafra disunite. He's the architect of all these things. If you can
Truth.
remember, there was a day. Hello.
You're right.
There was a day somebody was attacking Biafra disunite. That, oh, why are you talking? Did you know this man came out and said, no, don't say anything against Biafra unite. I think get me. From that day I say yes, something is cooking. I think get me. And the same as that was saying, oh, how can one person champion hold 3 posts? And this is exactly what is playing out. You know, their Finland that they went to, you see Adele and this vampire, they have cook everything. They came back and put it on the table. This is what we are arrived on. What are we going to do? Okay, let's remove this guy. And it is better for him. I think he's a finance minister now. He wants to take over. Now, they have done it to him. He should not cry. This is just the beginning. I think get me. God will help them. God will help them all because I know they will go to their first. Then now,
wait.
God will help them. As time goes on, they will throw blow to their first. I think get me. It's a pity that if not that, through this thing they are communicating. I think if it's face-to-face meeting, they will throw blow to their first. I think get me. God is fighting.
I have a question for you. You know, one of the reasons why they sue, I have a question for you. One of the reasons why they sue CUS and you, France, is because they claim that Biafra stole Brigi's property, right? So if Vam and CRC and another man, Remedios and Co. If they hijack the account, they have changed now, and we not get them for stealing their property too.
Exactly. They will sue him also now. They will sue him also. If they believe they can sue our DPM, and they will sue their APM now.
Then after suing him, who have the mandate of the who is the true owner of the so-called property?
It is USB. I think get me. Now let me come in this way. From primary school, right? You graduate to secondary school. from secondary school to university. Now after university, you now say that okay, let primary school get hold of the old document. It's not done that way now. It is the university level that will get hold of all the old documents. Even if that person want to go out to look for a job, he is the one that will present those things. So every document they are fighting, you see, you make one statement, not person that call case that will win the case, and that is how it is. You that call case, they will ask them, USB and Biggie. Now who is senior as at now? I think they will say it's a USB because USB is a country now. Why Biggie just government in exile? Now we are not a government. In as much we are not a government, who will hold the document? Who is in the right position to hold the document? Is it not USB? Is it not the government?
Yes.
So they are just fooling themselves, sir. They are fooling themselves. They are fooling themselves. At the end of the day, you see, when somebody make mistake, and you don't want to admit that you have made mistake, at the end of the day, shame will be in the portion of that person. But you see these people in Fallback Republic, there's no shame among of them. There's no shame. They didn't recognize anything called shame. But people, the whole world, we know that these people they are fucked up, and every nonsense they have done is falling back against them. I think that's me. So that this is just the beginning. We are here watching now. We are here watching. Sir, I want you to I just want to say this. When you make mention of something, don't say that, not that you are mocking. They deserve mocking, sir. They deserve it. You see what they call mocking? They deserve it. Thank God I'm not among the broadcaster. If not, they will see pepper. What progress the analysts do to them is small thing. That is just the beginning. I think that's me. God should continue. They'll fight themselves. At the end of the day, the truth will burst out. You get me? The truth will come out. No matter how. At the gate of God, very soon, prayer will be out. Now the truth will be out now. The truth will be out. This is the person that said we should do this. Now the same Baba is saying that there's no room of APN, but they decided to create the room just to do what, to fight USB. Is it not a shame on their side? It's a big shame.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sir, I don't have much to say. I'm so happy that this thing is happening to them now. I'm so happy. Let it continue until they will fall to the lowest ground, even to the pit. I think that's me. Let me have my mic here. I'm listening. If I see another thing, I will come up again. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is it not scary for you, Biafrans, that only one person will have access to get the money, withdraw the money, and then do whatever he wants to do with the money, and then at the same time complain that the money is not enough, and at the same time come and tell Biafrans, you are not giving, if you don't give this, that will happen to you. And people have their own animosity about all these things. So they will save him, because probably the money that comes in is not enough for him to do what he's doing, and then he says he's putting his own money, and there is no clarity to that. Believe me, there's no clarity to that. So to make it clear
that look,
okay, this thing is coming in, then this is what we are using it for. We pay this, we pay that, and then everything will be clear. And it doesn't have to be one person. It has to be, because with the PM, anybody that will come, any buffoon, any buffoon that will come and ask you, why did you not ask this question when PM?
What is No, it's not. Someone's mic is on and disturbing everything.
Was here when PM was here. PM was not in charge of finance. PM was not in charge of finance. He was the executive. But today we have somebody who is in charge of finance and in charge of everything, and we want to help the situation. Do you understand? We want to help it because we had allowed this thing to go on, and it's not helping anything. It's not helping anything. And a lot of people are not happy about it. This is not the way government is run.
Okay.
And when we want to do it, this NPM will still be involved in the whole thing and see what is going on. But it's not a situation whereby every decision about finance will be taken by him, and every decision about the APM will be taken by him, or decision about defense will be taken by him. No. No government operates that way. And that must be very clear. Separating the executive from the finance. Simple. Thank you. And I have one question. Okay. You remember to ask you before go ahead. There is a post that our APM make about the account. Are they creating another account? The account remains the same website we are using. But one person only one person cannot have access to that account. The APM cannot be the only person having access to that account. Okay. So it has been modified in a way that he is not the only one that can ever have access to that account. Okay, but everything is going to that one account, right? Everything is going through the website as it has always been. Okay, but it has been modified in a way that he is not the Otokinadu of that account anymore. That's just what he is one person. Before, he is the Otokinadu of that account. But right now, he is no longer the Otokinadu of that account. Thank you for clarifying me. So I think should give a round of applause for that. Because before, I will call you back if I will qualify it back. Before, the APM was the Otokinadu of the account. Yes, he decide what happens with the money, he decide what goes in. He can decide to take it to himself and nobody will know. And anything can happen to him tomorrow and nobody will even know what happened to our money. Do you understand? I'm going to call you back. I'm going to call you back. Stop insisting when I say I'm calling you back.
Okay. I think there's nothing serious about what he said. I don't know why some of you want to play it. Now let's hear from Madam Origin. I'm with your mic.
Hello, Mr. Kai reports. Good morning from my side, and I greet everybody according to their time zone. Biafra, thank everybody. On what is going on, I want to focus my attention on one particular thing, and that is why we are here. Why and what well-meaning Biafrans want what they are fighting for, our freedom. Now, with all that has been going on in the last couple of days, I don't know who is surprised. I am not. It's just a matter of time. These people, the chronic agitators for a living, the sellouts for a living, the scammers united for a living. They found themselves in one, it looked like they boxed themselves in. Now they want to expand. There is nothing new about them. I always like to tell everybody about how I was raised in the village. We call them the Kai Kai back home. The one that only Kai Kai that got married, and then every day he will sit at one big oak tree there, will be gossiping until it's time to go and eat. When he gets there, he starts cursing the wife and the children why the food is not ready. And meanwhile, what has he done to contribute to make sure that as the head of the home, he's been able to do his part? He will never do his part. And that is why I'm here to talk to well-meaning Biafrans. These people are after your pockets. You see, this granite money, you see, the thing that amazed me is you know how people want to pretend. I think to an extent now they are no longer pretending. I think they know that we know that they are scammers and they are sellouts for a living. That is what they are. Now, I have an advice for this person. Okay, they are setting you up. You're the one next to go to jail. Because now that they have collected the bag of money from you, every what is that the woto will be on your head, because they're going to start doing their woto. They must do something, rabble, razzle, and create confusions, to gather, say they're going to buy granite, where the money go. We know the person that person that has been working with you. When well-meaning Biafrans would do when you were in the right place before you people now separated and became fallen anyway. You have never been, fallen angel is fallen angel. After all, they come to meeting when children of God are gathered. So, Mr. Oge, or whatever they call you, let me tell you your life history for the rest until they nab you. When they take the money, the one that you used to collect, when we finish doing fundraising, you gather the money and you push it there. They tell the lights to Biafrans what they use it for. Now it will be on your head. Because that is why they hated the fact that we redeclared Biafra. Because when Biafra, we are now a government. Now you are going to be carrying the cross. You see, that wickedness is going to be on your head, because they will not let you continue to be the APM. It is a title, carry it on your head. And the worst part is that, I don't know if everyone that is wicked, foolish, greedy, first thing that happened to them is their head is frozen. I'm not saying your head is frozen. No. Don't call me. One of the things that happened to them is their head is frozen. Common sense. The first thing that fly out is common sense. Rational thinking fly out. So it's like you're not even going to bring any idea, bright idea that will move you people from where to where. Where are you people going? So I just gave you a piece of advice. Now they are keeping you as APM. Someone will have to go to jail for all the things they will commit. Thank God, God has delivered our heroes. We have a government. Everything we are doing is government to government. You people have no idea. So continue with your chronic agitating for a living. And every thing that come out, you people will share. Okay. So I tell my well-meaning Biafrans, please, what they're looking is your money. Don't give it to them. They don't need it. Let them go and collect, use the one that the people that bought them to be doing this evil to the people. My question to them would have been, this is not a question, but if I am to ask them a question, I will have asked them, now that you have realized your foolishness, what stops you from joining to come and build our beautiful country, United States of Biafra? What joins you from just repenting and changing, which I doubt if they will? What stops you from realizing that this is not, for the sake of humanity, to save lives, let us stop this foolishness. If I would have asked them a question, that's what I will ask them. But for you, well-meaning Biafran, please, I beg, we have country to build. We have all the diplomatic footworks to do. We have our army to build. So there's so much to do. And I keep telling everybody, please, before you begin to do any, ask yourself, what can I do? Building a nation is everybody's responsibility. Why people like me, I come out here every day is because I've taken it as a duty. I take it as a job. From my many, caps, I add this, I was one of them. Because it's important. The life of our children, our children's children, depend on what we do today. If we are already pushing to light, but it requires all of us being well-meaning and being focused. And that brings me to all of you media pichichis. My media pichichis, thank you all, Lord. Thank you for shining light debunking their lies, exposing them for what they are, so that people will not be, not many will be deceived this time around because of your good work. Our media people, keep up the good work. Let us continue to push to light. God bless Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, that dynamic woman, Agumwani, that had the guts to stand, because it's just like there is a deluge coming, and she broke the siege, and every of Pharaoh fell inside the river. What is left now that we are managing is the crazy ones around us. Because with our United States of Biafra, we are a country, we are a nation, and we build our nation where we decide who leads us, where we decide how we manage our lives, where nobody will impose their shenanigan upon us. I rest it there, Mr. Kai. Thank you so much. And let anyone else that wants to say something say. Mr. Kai, are you there? Well, if Mr. Kai is not there, is there anybody else that can hear my voice? I see two people are here. It looks like they have kicked out Mr. Kai.
Look, ma, I guess maybe he's doing something. He's the owner of the program now. Who will kick him out?
Oh, it happens. I have been in a program where the host was kicked out. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it
Ah,
has.
that's a serious matter.
One particular thing.
I guess he's busy.
Well, does anybody have anything to contribute to all that we are saying? Someone can anchor so that when he comes, he can take over, so that we don't leave the place blank. And
You're right. I think there are some other people they will call. I've just finished talking before you came in.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, if you can mute, let me add something else to what I was saying. Yeah. One of the things I want to highlight to us Biafrans that is also very, topmost in my heart, in my mind, and why I wake up every day. I want to see that welcome to United States of Biafra as we are driving into our country, is the fact that what is going on in the contraption is not for us. It can never be for us. And that is why it's very difficult for us to fit in. It's just like someone that live, but for those of us that lived in the tropics, raised in the tropics, and they throw you to Alaska, it will take you time. You may not even adjust forever, because that is not your original, the temperature that is conducive to your body. So for the Yorubas, they are more of monarchical. They worship their Oba. The Oba. I have had one that said the Oba is like a god to them. For us Igbos particularly, and a lot of Biafrans, I know that we have Ezes, we have our kings, but they are more of administrative. They are more of administrative leaders. When you go to the Eze in your place, there are certain things that are expected of them. We don't worship them. And then the other side is their main thing is the feudal system. Our life abhors feudalism because we don't believe in begging. I remember during those days of the I remember those days of after the war, and you hear mothers saying, "Look, if you're hungry, just be patient, sleep over it in the morning," instead of them to go and beg. And that is who we are. We believe in hard working. We believe in building the society. We believe in carrying everybody along. We believe in progress. So what they are using today to rule that country is almost anti-us. And we will have to focus on, making sure, and that is why you see all these ones that are on the fallback, on the headlong, I don't know what they call themselves. You see, what they are mimicking is the place we are coming out from. If you look at what they are doing, that is just simple that. One of them said they are for Biafra, not Biafrans. And when you look at it very well, that is the mantra of the system that is in the contraption. From 2023, after the elections, they started campaigning for 2027. There is nothing for this the citizens. Nothing. When the budgets are made, they pad it and they share it. Nothing for the citizen, because they are not for the people. 200 people by bandits, marauders are all over the place. These people don't care. Marauders. You hear marauders, aliens came to destroy your people. You didn't even ask what happened. Is that normal? And somebody is here. We are talking on how to deliver ourselves. You're talking of ego akara na ego egusi. No wonder Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, please don't come. Don't come to look for freedom, because you're going to mess it up. I hope Mr. Kai is back. I hope they have, to be honest, if they've kicked him out, I don't know how he can come back in. Mute myself.
call you back. So he is the he used to be the Otokeladu, and that's not the situation anymore. And if Biafrans are people that want to follow the truth and be happy, I think they should clap their hands for Jesus. Somebody clap for Jesus. Clap your hands for Jesus.
And I want to send message to Ngozi, because I saw Ngozi Twitter celebrating that they vote our APM vote of no confidence. Let her know that this is a government, not a USB Nigeria government, that nobody has power to ask her a question. This is a government. This is a democracy where you can say your own opinion. Another person will say his own opinion. But we work together. And then goes on the base amount herself. But this week he ended. He will go and stand in front of the world and answer the question. Let's how she is going to defend herself as well.
So as I'm talking to you now, if you go to www.ipobinusa.org/donate, go there and put that fund the way you have been doing it before. Go to the Biafra Republic Government website, put your fund. Oget Kunkere is still part of the government, but he is no longer the Otokinadu of account. And if he's not happy about it, then Biafrans will now ask him, Oga, why you the vex? I've been at your money. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
I think Biafrans will now ask him, Oga, why you the vex? The money not your own? So if the money not be your own, then you have to be happy that Biafrans are putting their money, and then the government, even at the end of the day, you will not be able to ask, okay, this is the amount we have in the account. Yes, okay, how did we spend it? How much went to the finance? How much came to the lobbies? How much went to the lawyer? He will not be able to ask as Biafrans.
I don't know.
Very sorry, very sorry, very sorry.
I don't know whether you put something for your tongue where you take the follow Biafrans they talk. I don't know.
Sorry? Go ahead.
Sir,
Hello?
good day, sir. Mind your business is talking. Now I'm responding to Vam.
Okay.
Listening to what he says. No, I say maybe I put something for my way that they deceive Biafrans. That's what he's saying. I don't know.
There's no time, God. Are you there?
Yes, I'm good.
My network was giving me headaches. Yeah, I can hear you now. So right now, let's hear from you.
Okay. Well, I don't have much to say, but there is something that if I'm listening to this guy called Van, I don't know the kind of people that I don't know where these people come from. Is it this the same ATM that they are defending? They did not know Orlando Amaro. Now this man now handle this threaten from the first goal India did not support this man. Or Kita and Nak and Jarabiafu. Or Kita can
They know everything. This is just to tell you that the intention is to. The intention is to get what and buy just get what again. Now
these people ọbụrụ mmadụ na-ege fancy ọ dịka ọbụ anụmanụ na-ege ndị antị okay o wuru statement o mekiri o wuru mgbe na-akpọ record before this na court o wuru statement o mekiri ọ na ya ga-ajụdị ajụ o wuru kotu mechi data okwu mmere ka mmeke comment on it mana dị na agbapụgo m n'uche ana m ajụ onwe m onye a ọ bụkwa the same person protested this man about the same and this position. Or because the same person, you can get now that's why you no they're all right. Only I and what kind of human beings are these? You can look at them mad. I think the picture is for Bruno because you get narrow one guy on your son that the guy would do because someone on our mana gini amekọ mara na o nwetere mental problem o nwere ka ọ nakọta na chọọchị ọ kpọbụrụ na edere ndị a dịka onye ahụ anyị che na anyị na mmadụ I'm telling you the fact
Iche no gị na mmadụ metụtụ mana ịma nọ ndị nwefere sọsọ ya mepara ka nwụrụ ma na-akọ yiri. The same these people now, the same person in protest over this man about this thing. But now, the reason why you put in protest, why you don't say this thing from the first goal? But there is one thing, only over my own stand. As far as now, one day your idea. Now, COS be the next person after Prime Minister. But what is done at the beginning? Or what is done at from the beginning? Unless about na COS, now what does the have to do? Now its movement is not its goal or its movement is not towards that Biafra. Are you getting me? But what is done that come from that beginning? No have to place it in this position. Now, ọbụrụ na ndị a bịara na-akọwara m kịta na ọbụrụ na ndị a na-akọwara m na COS na ihe a o mere abụghị o kwesịrị ime from the beginning. Are you getting me? Na ihe a o mere abụghị o kwesịrị ime from the beginning. Nke a ekwere m ịghọta. Mana ọnwa ndị ịgbazi mụ na onye dike Biafra bụ ndị Nigerian agent. It's nonsense to me.
If you can go somebody like him, every time try can write off CS na no declare Biafra. No, the teacher will come or you go grievous is not declare Biafra. This is madness, right? Because madness. You see the man they put that kind of thing. Anyway, all the way get can they.
Okay, now, everybody that knows what saying. Everybody that knows what saying. Now, I'm now focus Prime Minister here. Almost standing over this after the administration. After Mukoko that everything. Yes. Now, I don't know this. Just that all the people do against Prime Minister, when Prime Minister on that. I just feel that he not in a camp for not support. Everybody that don't know good sense now, my deal is fine. So this fact Nigeria.
Yes.
But now all these people non account for not support not about in fact not support to the Prime Minister on that. Now these people can never support him.
Exactly.
Account for not supposed to be defend their enemy. My brother, obviously not talk from China now COS also that one they look, I will never support it until Prime Minister. The fact about it, because all the old people not at the side of COS have never had such life in Prime Minister. They know that kind of life towards it. Except this to China or that's why you even right from goal, I know the water. Even the first day we work for that woman, go that day and that day and to vote for self-determination. That is that very day. That thing over that very deviation. Oh no, that thing over that they can't be blocked for ya. Any the moment they got themselves for move get blocked for ya. That thing over that very day and they also what that thing. So look at a person like you know that let me do what if you watch for what if sometimes for you to find out about ya or bring down all that talk and then sorry get you when you now about ya you know you analyze about that thing on that or bring down that talk and then because the woman is just pissing me off. She's just pissing me off. You don't like all that called rubbish to me. Look at Bamba. The same person is support. That person is support. Today now you are telling me another thing. You have to support that person to the end, the Prime Minister Africa, because all the reason why you are under that APM, all the reason why you did that finance minister, all the reason why so you people have to support him. Okay, if you people are real, everybody na Prime Minister, no na man or ya protect. Everybody no man na Prime Minister. Why can't you people hold on? Why can't you guys hold on? Then nationalize that. Go no check the route or the coaching for one lady. Only are ready to be. People know what they are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. You made a very vital point. I appreciate you for that. Mind your business. Let us hear from you.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon. From my end, from my end. Sorry, my brother. I want to make you get two questions before maybe going to the Coup. This group, as Okenkere was lamenting,
Your voice is breaking.
Is it cracking? Are you hearing me now?
What is your question?
Yeah, my question is this Van 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 that is on the media talking this betrayer, because I call him betrayer. He's always a betrayer, so I don't follow him and I don't like his language anyway. If I thought he's a reasonable and sensible man, as he claimed to be, they are doing town hall meeting. They did not call their APM. What a kind of government are they trying to play for themselves? Because for me, I know where is the truth and I know what is lie. So I'm sorry for Biafrans who don't know what they are doing. That's the only way I have problem. Then if something like that is happening, APM, their own APM or their own APM, what they call him to be, is he not going to be aware of anything?
That is the coup now. That's the coup plotters now. These are the coup plots. They because of why he's social and Unite and Remejuice. That they are the one that want them to remove the guy.
Okay. Then people following them, why they don't ask questions of all these questions? They don't ask. Biafrans like me, they don't ask questions. Okay, that one apart. Let me just forget it because I don't follow them anywhere. That's my problem. People see the truth. They see the written. They see it there.
It is true.
Oh God.
It's true.
I don't just follow. Let me just go what I'm doing. So what am I trying to say is still on the air. He said Simon Eba bringing a new dimension. One.
Yes.
When Simon Eba, which is my own person, who I do, I always call him the prime minister they gave him. Nkankampi. He still said, and when they just grab him, he said, COS should protect the mandate. Is he not? Watch these two people language. These two people that heard the movement and they know that something else is going to happen. They are always there. They are always there. They know. They are so person too. Why couldn't they say bam bam bam? Why couldn't they say this is ATM or whatsoever? Why am I saying this thing? Why Biafrans are listening to these people that are trying to destroy the things that good people has built, that has given us the road? There is something like somebody see the road, he has given you the road. Only just walk on that road. Walk on that road. Just is the only language is that walk on that road. That is all. Why people like me, God have mercy, spoiling, trying to push sand into what they have built, into what is real? What are they gaining? What are they getting? Now they have done their own. He want to form another government because that man right from time he's just a betrayer and he's always going to be a betrayer. That is show banker. I don't know why people when they call they say you are doing very good work. Which good work is Bam 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 doing? Which good work? Which good work? How advanced to be Biafrans because I know that it doesn't enter my brain, talk less of to enter my mind to even to listen or care. One is your always one is your always one is your one is is an ignorant. He doesn't know anything. Or go school. Okay, they all get head, head. Where is he going to head? If in the government now you give her something to head, or gaso ibo or gasibo, what is he going to do? Where will you send this short child to go and represent you in any activity? Okay, yes, or agibo. So people, what are people trying? What will I say? Which one will I say? Huh? And it is the thing in here. On a measure, the Biafrans are pets. When any money had again, when anything had to again from this very movement, I don't know. And Massacre, because all these things is getting people, not me, or like people getting the computer. Because when I listen to what people, I will be asking myself, are you guys still a baby? Now, COS today, DPM tomorrow. What is is it all about DPM? It's not all about DPM. It's not all about Mazen Samoneba. It's not all about Mazen Namdekano. Biafrans need to know this. It's about me and you, the freedom we are looking for. We are searching, we are seeking. DPM do this. Listen, before I will just end. I have understand. I do follow. I do watch. I have understand why Nnamdi Kanu will be the last miracle on earth.
Yeah, right.
I came to realize and conclude. Because what I'm saying, bro, if I tell you that some of us, we are not fools, I will be saying some of us because I'm seeing the Biafrans we are talking about. Because I cannot see the good thing and say it is bad. This is where we have the problem. I have calculated, watch programs here and there. I have come to realize why Nnamdi Kanu, that man, the savior of our own time, the light in the darkness. I've seen it all. See, Biafra restoration, the last miracle on the earth. Mr. Cow, just watch what is happening. Is that way it's not the truth? Brother attacking brother. You will send somebody else now, you will call him Gozo Arabuese. You will go and do something stupid, you will call him Gozo Arabuese. What are you doing? So that he will say, hey, she will broadcast on the air, and you people will take it against her. That is, I don't understand, sir. I don't understand. I came to conclude what Nnamdi Kanu said. I'm telling you, Biafrans have to be very, very, we are wise anyway, but we need to follow the good people. Follow who know road. So that we arrive to where we are looking for. Huh? That's my case, my brother, because all these things is getting me. Only I listen to sensible people, not like Bam Bam Bam. I don't know what people is doing with him. The fallback group. I don't know. What's this gonna offer? Getting home will not give me offer. I don't understand people, though. I'm telling you, bro. I don't.
You are right.
My case, brother. I've seen why Nnamdi Kanu said what he said. I'm telling you, sir.
You are very, very right. You are very, very right. One thing I want all of us to know is this: our brain, our mind is what makes us who we are. Once you cannot use your once you cannot use your own very, very well, you are off from the track. These people, some of us are incapable of some of us are incapable of making use of our brain and our mind. That is why you say, okay, let me show you this. Read the comment here on this screen now. Our sister Tina made it clear here. I love what he said. He said, Kai, please let Biafran know that they changed the account number and the bank details. Listen, bank details, just that you can use the same website to access it. So some of them don't give you. So because for you to make donation, you have to go www.ipo or something like that .donate, for example. Do you know that?
Yes.
Once you log in there, and try to pay money there, the account that they have there before have been changed. For example, now, like somebody want to, here we are, like we have a no time God, and mind your business, right? Two of you are here with me now. As we are here now, therefore want to donate money for us. Then once they click in the link that brought you here, they will click it, and that once you click it, the account of mind your business will be open. Without that person, the person clicked will not know. So once you donate that money, mind your business will be the one to receive that money. But it's here, you have to follow the same link. Now, if you have issue with mind your business, I will not bring an account of no time God and put. So it's still the same link, it's still the same website. So you will not know that account has been changed.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying now? So that's what they do. Just to use a plain
what is this guy trying to do?
Sorry?
This man is just only about fundraising and how money will come. That's all.
It's all about money, my brother. If actually they mean something good, they will not. Okay, if you are fighting for freedom. That freedom movement is all about you are the one sacrificing. You're not doing that to gain anything. But anybody that puts what he or she will gain ahead of the fighting, you are not fighting for freedom. You are not a freedom fighter. Like me now, that's when many people say that oh, can you know you are a freedom fighter, what you guys are doing. It does I said it before, people don't know. Those who followed me at the early stage will understand. Even this year, sef, I made it clear that I'm here on platform that I am praising me. Oh, you are trying, what you are doing is good. I love you, I follow you. It doesn't move me. That's just the fact. If you like the same praises of kind report, it doesn't move me because what you are saying, I feel that you don't understand what you are saying. I am here not because I know how to talk. I am here not because I know more about Biafra than you. But I have the hunger, you understand, to talk is what pushed me out. Not because
Yeah.
not because I know I know what I will do to give you freedom. No, but I hate personally. I hate you see blackmailing somebody to elevate another person. I hate it in my life. Like
To
what?
elevate
Seriously, I don't.
another person. That is what they are trying to. That's what they are doing.
I don't know CS, but
That's
I
what they are
cannot
trying.
stand. I cannot stand it when somebody is doing something and your own is to say,
To
Kai,
spoil,
please stop. Look at this one. Please, Kai, stop deceiving
uh,
Biafrans. Eh, um, eh, Living news. I am free, as you can see. You can follow the link and come. Let us iron it out. Okay? Listen,
don't
listen,
mind, don't mind all those write-offs.
listen, you need to follow that. Come, let me hear you.
Yeah,
So
I'm very, very. I'm very,
how I did it, how I see
very.
that. Not you coming here because all of you, who can be can
Oh,
do the same.
very, very. Kai, go on, leave them on very, very, my brother. Just go on with your program. Forget about it. On
People,
very, very. Is it not the same thing I'm saying now? On very,
that is
very.
it. People who cannot even comprehend anything. Okay, it's in a Biafra.
Eh,
PM gwa gị na efi a chọrọ Biafra na a ga-edeclare Biafra ka eme self referendum
yes,
ka ife
yes.
nwee anya na-azụ wee n'ilu na okay.
Protect the mandate. Protect the mandate.
I'm coming to that. I
That
just want to start.
nah,
I just want to start before everything.
chai.
PM
Nah, man.
everything. They go get after self referendum. Then I declared that at a date, made a plan. Then only get declared Biafra one. Someone that was saying that no APM gabuzi no okay kere gabuzi leader. No,
That was it.
so why not PM email get a COS message COS finance minister? Ebe ọ bụ na ọ ka mụ
Okay.
na why not? You can PM. Okay, okay. The same people now going to say that no, now they are not complaining that okay, who have that leadership quality. So who is fooling who now?
Yeah.
Do you admit that you have to apologize to Biafrans that you got it wrong? Can you do that? No. Out of pride, you still want to push and move ahead. Like push me, push me. Now you want to use who? They want to bring, they want to govern, they want to bring the thing without any leader. Oh no, the conflict resolution committee can lead. Or no, maybe now I don't know who can lead. Deep.
Hey, Chineke Naleba. Oh, get there.
Thank you so much. I think we need to end it now so that we can come back again. We'll
Okay,
maybe
sir.
later. Need to end
Bye-bye.
it. Thank you so much. Thank you all of you.
Thank you too.
In this hour. Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank
I'm
you.
blessed.
Thank you. No time, God. We are going to end it now. And I hope you're okay with it. Do you have something to say before we end it? No time, God. I think you. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you. Mind your business. God bless all of you that joined me and those of you that subscribe and like the video and share. May God bless all of you. I have to send my greetings to our brother who's purchased 10. I think is it $10 or €10? I don't know this symbol here. God bless you.
$10 or $10. I don't know.
So thank you so much. Thank you all of you. God bless you and see you again. We'll come back later tonight. Hopefully we'll come back. See you again. Bye bye for now.